there, boys and girls. Welcome back to Gammie's Bedtime Stories. I'm Gammie, and I'm so happy that you could join me tonight for story time. And if you're new to Gammie's channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. And I can't wait for us to get into our story tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. Boy, I tell you what, where Gammie's at, it has been really warm. It's been in the 90s, and it's heat, oh my goodness, has been really rough. And I know a lot of other people have had it much worse in the hundreds. And so we'll just keep trusting God and praying for cooler temperatures and rain on the way. I know Gammie's grass outside is kind of getting crunchy under the feet. But without further ado, let's get right on into our story tonight. The permission for our reading tonight has been given by Cottage Door Press. And the name of our story tonight is The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, there were 3 goats. A little white one, a medium-sized brown one, and a big gray one. They were the Billy Goats Gruff, and they were brothers. The little Billy Goat Gruff, well, he had little bitty horns. The medium-sized Billy Goat Gruff, he had medium-sized horns. And the big Billy Goat Gruff, he had big curly horns. The 3 brothers, well, they lived in a small meadow beside a river. All day long, they ate the green grass. On the other side of the river, over a rickety wooden bridge, was a huge field. The Billy Goats, well, they thought that grass over there looked longer and greener and juicier. Day after day, the 3 Billy Goats gruffed. They looked longingly at the juicy grass on the other side of the river. They would have happily crossed the bridge to go there, except for one thing. What do you think that was, boys and girls, keeping them from crossing the bridge to the other side where the grass was? One horrible thing. A mean and smelly old troll with very pointed teeth lived under the bridge, and he guarded that bridge day and night. The grass in the meadow where the 3 Billy Goats Gruff lived got shorter and shorter and drier and browner, and they were getting hungrier and hungrier for fresh, juicy grass. Their grass, it had dried up. One day, the little Billy Goat Gruff decided he'd had enough. "I am so hungry," he cried to his brothers. "I can't eat one more blade of this dry, brown grass." "Well, we agree, groaned his 2 brothers. "Look at that juicy grass over there. Oh, if only we could get past that mean old troll." "I'm going to try," said the little Billy Goat Gruff bravely, and off he sat. Trip, trap, across the bridge. Suddenly, a croaky voice roared out, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? I'll eat you if you pass. You'd taste yummy in a sandwich." "Oh, please don't eat me," cried the little Billy Goat Gruff. He was so very frightened, but he had a plan. "I'm only a little goat. My brother, he will be crossing in a minute, and he's much bigger and much more tastier than me." The greedy troll thought about this, and he burped loudly. "Well, all right," he said. "Go on, you may cross." The little Billy Goat Gruff, he ran as fast as his little legs would take him until he reached the other side. The medium-sized goat saw his little brother munching that juicy grass on the other side of the river. Well, he really wanted to eat that grass too. He turned to the big Billy Goat Gruff. Well, if he can cross the bridge, then so can I, he said, and off he set, trip, trap, across the bridge. Suddenly, the mean troll climbed out from his hiding place. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? I'll eat you if you pass. You taste nice with some rice." He licked his lips when he noticed how much bigger this goat was. The medium-sized Billy Goat Gruff, he stopped, his hoofs clacking together in fear. "Oh, please don't eat me," he cried, "please. I'm really not that big. My big brother will be crossing in a minute, and he's so much bigger than me, and he'll be so much more tastier than me." The troll rolled his eyes. He licked dribbled from his chin and grunted that the medium-sized goat, "Well, you just go on and cross over the bridge." The medium-sized Billy Goat Gruff, he galloped quickly across the bridge to join his little brother before the mean troll changed his mind. Oh me, two of them's got across, haven't they, boys and girls? Little Billy Goat Gruff and medium-sized Billy Goat Gruff. That just leaves the big brother. I wonder what's going to happen to him. The big Billy Goat Gruff, well, he had been watching his brothers. "I'm big and I'm strong, and I'm really, really hungry," he said to himself. So off he set, trip, trap, right across the bridge to join his brothers and eat the juicy green grass on the other side. As before, the mean, smelly troll, he scrambled up onto the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? I'll eat you if you pass. You taste scrumptious in a stew." This goat was big. The troll's mouth started watering and his large tummy started rumbling. The big Billy Goat Gruff stamped his hoofs. "No, you can't eat me," he shouted. "I'm big and I have big horns, and I will toss you into the river if you don't let me pass." Before the troll could answer, the big Billy Goat Gruff put his head down and he charged at that troll. He tossed the mean creature high up into the air, and down fell the troll. With a huge splash, he dropped into the river and he floated away. And that was the end of the mean troll. "Well done, big brother," laughed little Billy Goat Gruff and the medium-sized Billy Goat Gruff. "Come on and eat this grass. It is truly juicy and so delicious." And so the three Billy Goats Gruff, they were never hungry again. The end. Well, Gammie hopes that you enjoyed our story tonight, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. I guess the lesson in this story would be, like the troll, he was being very greedy, wasn't he, boys and girls? He didn't want to share, and there was enough green, juicy grass for everyone to enjoy, to eat. And so he wanted to keep it all for himself. And that wasn't being very nice, was it, boys and girls? He should have shared with the three Billy Goats Gruff. And that's kind of the way sometimes we get. We need to be content with all the many things that God has blessed us with in this life, and not be greedy and want something more, bigger, more expensive. Just be happy and thankful and content with the things that we have, and not ever be greedy. Have a content, loving heart, and always willing to share. And so Gammie hopes that if you enjoyed our story tonight, that you would give me a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. I would love that so much. I would appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And until story time again, boys and girls, God bless you all, and sweet dreams. Bye-bye.